around 0.01%.
Yep. And you forget about it, especially offloading. Aaron, ultrasound fits the quarter melanoma.
The ultras sound hollow, and
You mean they're acoustically hollow?
acoustically hollow. They have a thickness of more than 2 millimeters, and collar stud.
Well, there's some features, but it's the low internal reflectivity.
Treatment for peripheral spasm. So you have to exclude reflex peripheral spasm, so you can treat with and you can treat with Botox, 2.5 units, and avoid activities that induces the peripheral spasm.
IJ?
Anaphylactic reaction.
You think that's not ophthalmic complication?
Oh, sorry, I missed the three ophthalmic complications here. Ptosis, limited eye movement or double vision, and perforation.
Is perforation a complication of Botox, or is it a complication of having a needle stuck in the eye? I mean,
Decreased vision.
how does Botox cause reduced vision? Because it only acts at the
Yeah.
the muscle in
Muscle
play.
junction. No, I don't know why I said that. Can't think of the third one.
You mean? Aaron?
What have we done so far? We've done ptosis,
Double vision.
double vision, like an ectropion, a paralytic ectropion.
I'll accept that, that's not enough.
Exposure keratopathy, ptosis, exposure keratopathy, strabismus, ectropion, entropion, epiphora.
That's right, different.
Actually, don't they? Yeah, you can go the other way, because if you get the lacrimal gland,
Yeah. You get both. Because remember, your lacrimal gland supplied by sympathetic and parasympathetic, so it depends which one you block, I guess. Or some of the peripheral could be just reduced muscle tone in your lacrimal pump. So this is like one of those pathognomonic signs. And if you've got Kansky or wherever I got the slide from, then you'll get it straight away, and if not, you won't get it at all. Third world disease.
Third world disease. Trachoma.
coma.
No. Jesus is quite big on the treatment and cure of it.
What is?
Jesus is pretty big on
Jesus.
He was pretty big on treatment and
What?
and
Leprosy.
leprosy, yeah.
What? Who was the leprosy?
Oh no, it's not that one. Sorry, that's the other slide.
Oh yeah, she looked a little bit inophthalmic.
Yeah, no, they're completely wrong. That's the third slide.
Oh Jesus!
Man, this quiz is hard.
Your silent sinus is healed.
So they've got a deep superior sulcus. They've got a left eye as an artificial eye. Sorry, my bad. That makes it a bit harder.
Pretty cool. I
I can't remember who we're up to anymore.
I think TK.
Okay.
Yeah, because you came up with, you managed to finish that off.
Okay.
You can have another one if you want.
Well, Tiago's in hut. He's in thinking mode.
I can tell you the signs of
Because you just don't see it on Stephen's run. But just to cast your mind back to the last one, Billy Place's run.
So orbital fat atrophy,
Good.
malposition of the prosthesis,
Yeah.
or too small of a prosthesis, and non-compliant to conformer, and
No.
ptosis and lid laxity.
Wouldn't it?
Usually, these always seem from insufficient volume replacement.
Yeah.
So it causes that. So inadequate volume. Posterior displacement of the implant, lower the laxity.
Fun.
Sounds like, yeah, no, I tried to edit that last time, but I can't edit it because it looks too old. It's on the old.
That's all right. I don't. UV.
Easy one for you, IJ.
Ciliary body, choroid, and the iris.
True. Why is it called the UVM?
Because it looked like grapes in that times, so it's called uvea.
In Latin time.
Well, Latin, sorry, in Latin, it's
But
grape.
UV is Greek.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. So something.
So what looks like a grape?
Uvea, the choroid looks.
So how would you get the choroid to look like a grape?
It had this dark sort of rock, sort of that lumpy appearance.
No, the correct answer is if you dissect an eye and you take the sclera off, what you are left with looks like a peeled grape.
Sure they'll come up with that.
Well, this is a VSAQ.
So what do you have to
So
describe?
the UVA is accurately is the pigmented components of the eye consisting of iris, ciliary body, and choroid.
Yeah, full stop.
Derived from so it's Greek for grape. But I find that the reason why I actually keep this in, because you're right, it does come up in the exam. But when you do say an open cyclovalis cleft repair, and you cut the sclera off, and you come down onto the uvea, and then you've got to get separated from that plane and open the flap up. Yeah, you can really see that kind of pure grape appearance, and there is a plane in there, and it's just I think surgically it's something good to be reminded of that. And we saw that yesterday. Didn't
All
we?
the grape was like falling out of the. It's,
But when you,
Yeah, but then if you put your cotton bud on it, we can kind of push it back and create a potential
yeah,
space there.
yeah. Well, like you were grabbing the sclera, you can just grab it with, get in that space.
Yeah.
Above it quite easily.
Yeah. So I just think it's quite good I find it as quite a good reminder from the surgical.
but if you peel a grape, it's always clear inside, isn't it?
It's not a red grape.
No, not because you've got skin, and then you've got that kind of
Fishy stuff.
thick layer. Then you've got it's like you can if you squeeze a grape, like the vitreous stuff comes out. You've got a thick wall that has
Yeah.
skin on it. So you get I'm taking
So it's a grape-like appearance, not a peeled grape.
peel grape.
Peeled grape.
Because the skin's clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you peel the sclera. You've got the.
I guess the skin is sort of like sclera.
We'll get some grapes sometime. No teaching.
Peel some grapes.
Peel them.
It's just not pigmented.
Different peel. Maybe. What did I do?
I just did it. Yeah.
It's more fun asking you two because you do usually get it. And if not, it's like, oh man, you better start studying because you're running out of time.
What you mean torment?
Just remember, you won't get all of your SAQs, but you want to get most of them.
Yeah, one get at least half. But it's 10 marks. Yeah, 10 marks.
It's a lot.
Well, I failed the research and I pass all the short answers.
We can't clear past them.
Yeah, for borderline pass.
I'm just guessing, but is it you get the fibrotic changes of the vitreous?
No. Well, so what is intermediate uveitis?
Vitritis?
Yeah, so vitreous inflammation. So what do you see clinically?
Well, it is cloudy. So you see, so your vitreous is hazy. You see cells in the anterior vitreous, and then you can also see snow banking and I think it was snowballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see vitreous investigated, it's not vitreous inflammation. What other associated things can you have with intermediate uveitis? Because generally you don't treat intermediate uveitis if someone has isolated. So what would cause you to treat intermediate uveitis?
If it's threatening the retina, like retinitis.
No, what am I thinking of?
Vision,
Worsening?
vision obstructing vitritis, severe vitritis, CMO.
So have you seen
Oh,
much
CMO.
intermediate uveitis? So you said CMO, but I was going to say, have you seen a lot of any intermediate uveitis? Have you ever seen it bad enough to obstruct the vision? In isolation?
Yeah.
Really?
Vitritis, yeah, vitritis, one.
but just isolated without panuveitis.
Yeah, there was you did sarcoidosis. I've seen a lot of people with sarcoidosis with just intermediate uveitis.
But then asked, have you seen a lot?
No. What I'm trying to get at is that I'd have to say, in my experience of looking at intermediate uveitis, I'd say it's pretty rare that the visual inflammation is so bad that you can't see through it. Generally, they've got a panuveitis. It's that
Well,
bad.
the vision will be, it's not loss of vision though, but reduced vision.
But it's vision
No, but
loss.
you said CMO. which
Even
is-
with CMO, you won't get vision loss, no. Get reduced vision.
Well, that's what I mean, like poor vision. Yeah, CMO. So most of the time we follow up intermediate uveitis because you usually don't treat it, but the reason for treating would be CMO.
Oh, just after one cause, so it's causes. Major cause.
I do.
Like this implicated in CMI diabetics are more likely previous uveitis or untreated, inadequately treated uveitis. Increased surgical time. Vitreous loss. I think of.
Any more?
I think previous CRV,
I think that'd be true, but yeah, medical retina.
Yeah,
any race.
Retina membrane.
Not using drops.
post of inflammation.
And the other one, iris manipulation.
Right.
But those are the big ones. What did we do? I moved down the line. Was it you up maybe, or did you get the? Was it Aaron again?
Me again. So you can stop the warfarin or bridge them on the anticoagulant. Use a small volume subtenons block, or not use one at all. Okay, surgery, bridge. Minimize, make sure the blood pressure's in good range.
So I think this is a funny question because we don't tend to stop warfarin.
No.
So the quick thing is, number one, make sure they're therapeutic,
Right now.
I think. But this is so the options are a non-traumatic anaesthetic, so do it on the topical,
Yeah.
do it on the general anaesthetic, and bridge them with
BP.
heparin. Okay.
Decrease in droplet pressure. So you can get a globe rupture from subtenons.
Probably not. I mean, you could, but yeah. Say if you're doing peribulbars,
You can get an iatrogenic
globe perforation.
sarcoidolysis cleft. Post-op treatment of pressure, so people might be on Diamox, glaucoma treatment. Retinal detachment, PC rupture with vitreous loss.
I accept retinal detachment, but I wouldn't say the PC rupture would be a major cause of
Major, wouldn't it?
Wound leak, yeah.
wound leak. Yeah, wound leak I think would be high. I would have potentially quite inflammation. Okay.
What about it?
What do you do? Well, guess what I'm thinking of? This is why I'm not an examiner. Yeah, what's like diagnosis and treatment?
So neonatal conjunctivitis, treat for chlamydia and gonorrhea, refer to pediatric team for possible, for monitoring of respiratory respiratory
You're gonna have to do better than that.
respiratory
No,
distress.
it's about the whole way. So the first thing is, this is an ophthalmic emergency.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
We've only got 4 real ones, so this is one of them. Like even giant arteritis, you can treat that over the phone. this is an ophthalmic emergency. I think that you should say that straight away. Yeah. Treatment?
Treatment. Oh, what? Yeah. Depending on the local guidelines, what you would normally treat it with azithromycin.
Amy? This is an ophthalmic emergency. You should know this one. Top back here. Top, yeah. So assuming gonococcus. You're right. Azithromycin if you're talking about chlamydia. But it's not talking about chlamydia. You're talking about gonococcus.
Yeah, well,
That's
so
why it's not
for
ophthalmic
both.
emergency, because you've got to rule that out. You can't just say, oh, maybe treat this. You've got to say, I need to rule out gonococcus. So you bring them in, you do an urgent gram stain,
Yeah.
looking for,
Gram-negative typococci.
Yep.
So gram-negative typococci do a culture for gonorrhea and refer to pediatrician for admission, infectious disease, intravenous ceftriaxone 50 milligrams per kg per day for 3 days, topical ciprofloxacin, eye toileting, check for corneal perf, corneal thinning, and pediatric to check for disseminated disease, test and treat parents.
that man. Yeah. So this is one of those ones that you think, oh, it's big conjunctivitis should be grand. This is one of the ones that I think would fail you pretty quickly. Right, maybe. Thing is, though, I mean, if you get that call, you're probably going to look it up. But I mean, I think it's important to really impress that it is not some emergency, and you don't just.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
But, no, but to answer the question, that's what you're going to be saying. No, I'm not implying that you're dangerous. You're teaching. It's supposed to be a safe environment.
I don't know the answer, but I'm assuming erratic and poorly controlled.
No, it's a set thing. ETRS one. Does you hear the 421 rule?
Why?
Yeah, I think I've seen this VSAC and it's just annoying because of the way they ask it makes it sound like it's about high risk PDO or high risk, but it's actually they want
Proliferation.
severe. What's severe? Non-proliferative diabetes.
Severe non-proliferative.
Or severe non-proliferative.
No, a high risk for
severe
proliferative disease.
non-proliferative.
Isn't that what they want?
Yeah.
Oh, high risk of proliferation.
High risk
So
for
features
proliferative
of
disease.
severe non-proliferative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So features of severe non-proliferative diabetopathy would be AV nicking in 3 quadrants or more, evidence of ERMA, cotton wool spots is not in the criteria anymore.
So AV nipping, is that a sign of diabetes and EDTRS?
Sorry?
AV nipping, does that come up at EDTRS? You said AV nipping, 4 quadrants or 3 quadrants.
So I don't know if it's in the EDTRS, I was just going by what you would classify as severe.
Do you
non-proliferative.
classify AV nipping as a sign of diabetic retinopathy?
One of the guidelines I got given is
AV nipping is associated with hypertensive retinopathy, but it does not come up in diabetic retinopathy at all.
Okay.
You're thinking of venous
Venous
bleeding.
bleeding.
I
Oh,
think.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I hope. you're thinking
Yeah.
that. I suspect you're thinking venous bleeding. Okay. Do you want to answer it?
Oh, so 4 quadrants of
421 rule.
yeah, 4 quadrants of blood hemorrhages or
Block
In
hemorrhages
him-
or larger.
la-
Larger than dot hemorrhages.
yeah, 2 quadrants of venous bleeding or 1 quadrant of ERMA.
So you're right, this is probably not relevant anymore because EDTRS is so old now, we just probably just do OCT or something. Or, I don't know.
Not still
You
relevant.
still use it for
Yeah.
diabetes screening though.
Yeah. I mean, I still use it, but I just don't know if it is relevant anymore. Hang on, I was supposed to have more slides there. Oh, 27. I've given away my thing, damn it. Okay, so,
Let's say hypertension, cholesterol, renal failure, poor control.
have you got your name and papers?
I think
Not at the top of my head. flexible
I think I
motor
can.
one,
Diabetic control for type 1 is the DCCT.
Yeah, DCCT.
I think
That-
for type 2s it's the UKPDS.
Yep.
I think for lipids,
I think lipids is UKPDS.
UKPDS. There's also that phenofibrate one. I
Yeah.
can't remember what that's called. Hypertension. I think it's the UKPDS as well. I think you can use that for pretty much all.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, good. Definition of CSMO. You? I don't know.
Thickening hypomicrons with phonophobia, exudate hypomicrons phonophobia with associated thickening 1 disc diameter and size, less than 1 disc diameter phonophobia.
Sounds right. I could never remember that until about a week before I sat. I just used to always have to write it down on a piece of paper at the start of diabetic clinic and put it up on the wall. And then, yeah. I used to hate getting this question. Every time I'd be teaching, someone would say the final, I'd go, oh crap, I can't remember. Something was with 500. I can't explain it, but I know when I see it. Oh, this is a VSAQ. This is one of those stupid questions that people sometimes
That's
put
not
out.
a short answer question.
Sorry?
It's a short answer question.
What was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
So how am I supposed to answer that? To the structure?
It's just as a VSAQ.
It's just a
Just go from the
random
top to
diagnosis.
bottom.
You just write down diagnoses, as many as you can in 8 seconds.
Oh, okay, so like.
Generally, they're looking for at least 3. If they've got yeah, they usually have lines, and you want at least 3.
So I corrected refractive error, strabismus, amblyopia.
So you said strabismus.
Well, I said amblyopia, secondary to strabismus or.
In your experience of amblyopia, what's the visual acuity usually like? 680 in both eyes?
No, it's worse.
In both eyes?
No, oh, no, sorry. Yeah, one eye, okay.
So she's 680 in both eyes.
Both eyes.
So if you want to say amblyopia, you've got to say something else as well.
Yeah. Congenital cataracts.
Yeah, so I would have attempted bilateral amblyopia, but not amblyopia. Any more?
Basson's disease,
Yeah, there's a lot more.
chiasmal tumours, congenital citrinosinus, Stargardt pigmentosa, Stargardt, Gemini X, well, she's female, yeah, autosomal dominant optic atrophy, functional cortical
Lipids.
levers in female, likely, no dystrophin.
Yeah, so that's thing is, if you're starting to talk about rod cone dystrophies, you know, you'll get signs if you get down to 618. I would have thought.
Normal.
However, as well, with a young patient with partial ptosis of the left eye obstructing half of the pupil with slightly increased lid crease.
Diagnosis?
Congenital ptosis.
Probably.
Occlusive, so yeah, so yeah, occlusive and middle.
Astigmatism.
Oh, still
Mm.
Yep. Astigmatism.
Sorry, is it just the upper lid causing the distortion?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a fundus colour photo of the not the fundus. Jeez. Looking at it, focusing on the cornea, and it looks at the level of the Descemet's membrane, evidence of breaks, which would be consistent with Harb striae. It could also be so it's Harb striae. Harb striae breaks in the Descemet's membranes and are most commonly seen in congenital glaucoma.
differential diagnosis.
Trauma, birth trauma, and PPMD. Can look like that sometimes.
So you're in Oscar, you think you see them? What do you look for?
Ophthalmos, high myopia, check the pressure.
You don't really check pressure on Oscar. Anyone else?
Look at the disc.
So they've got congenital glaucoma, and they're an adult now. What else will they have?
Look for crab or
So glaucoma is a surgical disease. Pediatric glaucoma is a surgical disease until proven otherwise. So they will have a surgical.
They might have a goniotomy.
True.
there was one in Dunedin.
Yeah,
We
he's had
had,
goniotomies.
No, just had a goniotomy.
Wait, you look for them anyway. Like if you see heart trio and you
Right.
don't, and you miss the fact they've had a trab, and you get asked to talk about their trab, leak or their tube.
Yep.
You're right, they may have had a
He just had goniotomies, didn't he?
Yep.
I can't remember.
I mean, that would be first line, I would say, for any pediatric glaucoma too. I mean, you're not going to put a tube in if you can. do it.
Goniotomy or trabeculotomy. I think they're moving to tubes now instead of crab, aren't they? After failed goniotomy or trabeculotomy.
Yeah, I mean, tubes for kids, because you don't need super low pressures, and tubes are a bit more forgiving. Although you've then got
Covered the
the risk
endothelium, yeah.
of the endothelium. But I mean, it's easy to replace endothelium now.
You see.
Or just not replace it at all.
Inject.
But you know, like it's easier to do a endothelial graft than it is to do like have a hypotenuse eye that's leaking and then you've got to redo the trab. Because then you can refer it to your corneal colleague too, so you don't have to do it.
Zen.
Then I'm starting to get referrals now from the provinces like, oh, this person's got severe glaucoma. I don't think they're a good candidate for trab. Can you do a Zen? And I'm like, no, they're going to just blind them.
This is another ophthalmologist.
Yeah, it's all the marketing. That these MIGs are these amazing things. They're great if you don't have glaucoma, but if you've got glaucoma,
Maybe just do it and then send them back and then they can do all the needling and they can, they can realise.
who's up? Manny, you?
Someone along the way.
The children.
Yeah.
It's contraindicated less than 8 years old, safe after 12, and severe allergy.
What happens between 8 and 12?
Eh?
What happens between 8 and 12?
There's a grey line.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
grey
Why have we got 2? Not 8.
Because you don't use it for children.
No, you don't use it. But that's, you know, as I say,
No,
glaucoma
it
is a
said less than 8, and you can consider after 12.
pediatric glaucoma is not a drops disease anyway.
MAOIs.
Oh.
Monoamine oxidase inhibitors.
I don't know that.
Really? How many people have hypertensive crisis as we speak from
Yeah.
The thing is, I know that fact, but I can't remember what the monoamine oxidase inhibitors are anymore because no one really is on them.
Are they the antipsychotic thingies?
Well, they're,
They give you those funny blue cheese dreams?
What?
Anyway, I digress.
Blue cheese.
This is like this is
Patient sees nothing, doctor sees nothing.
as in there's only the thing you look in the eye. Patient can't see you, but you look in and the eye looks completely normal.
How old's the patient?
Say 30.
Doctor sees nothing, patient nothing.
Cortical. Functional.
It's especially Richard bulb optic neuritis. That's one of those old school. You know, like how there's all those surgical sayings. That's your
Bilateral.
well, no, it's just for that eye.
I thought it was
It's like the
functional.
sayings like never let the sun go down an undrained pass and
Acute angle closure?
yeah, post glaucoma.
Yeah.
What does the
There's a case of someone had,
gastrointestinal
Some sort of reflex or something.
yeah, there's a case of someone had an appendectomy from ankle-closure.
the use monoamino oxidase inhibitors are used for Parkinson's disease. That's right.
What other names are some of them?
What are the names of some of them?
Yeah.
Donepezil?
Uh,
Oh no, that's not
hydrazine,
Sledulene sounds familiar.
selegiline. Yeah, I've heard of that one. That's the only one I've heard of.
Although they're antidepressants.
They've been withdrawn from the market.
Okay.
Withdrawal.
Well, that's one less thing I have to remember then.
Yeah. Medical uses. Panic disorder, social phobia, depression, anxiety disorder, bulimia, PTSD, borderline personality.
Yeah, that's acute conjunctivitis one. I reckon it is one of those ones where listen, that conjunctivitis one for 3-year-old. It's one of those ones where I think just everybody in clinic would get it right. That there'd be a huge potential to not hit the marking schedule in the answer. So I think that's quite a good one to bring up. And like even though you know the answer, like just because the marking would be like fails to appreciate it as a nocturnal emergency, but basically say, I would see the patient and I would do this and that. But yeah, in the clinic you would, but if you don't actually say it, so that's why I think it's quite a good one to have in the back of your mind. Because it's not just, and when you're in doubt, you think, what would I do in clinic? And you try and really impress everything you do in clinic. Because the majority, I think, people fail, they fail because they don't have the marking schedule as opposed to not having the knowledge.
Yeah, I think that question you would fail if you don't mention it's an ophthalmological emergency.
Yeah.
And you'll fail if you don't admit the patient.
Yeah.
Even though you say everything else, you don't say those two things.
A coccal conjunctivitis, and I really draw that out first, and then if it wasn't that, then
Ryan says thanks.
cool.
That's still working.
I rebooted it.
You booted it.
Yeah, I booted it.
Why is it pink?
Well, just, it's cool.
It's
Oh,
rose.
it's not
It's
pink.
rose gold,
Rose
isn't it?
gold. Say bye.
Rose gold's the new thing. I want a rose gold iPhone X.
That's for girls.